Sup Tankers, Space Bandit here with yet another episode of World of Tanks, and we are back with map positions. This time we're on the south side of Prokhorovka, and we're gonna get ourselves into the exact carbon copy of position E3, E4, position F3 on the south side of the map. Is this position also OP? You'd be the judge of that. I think it is. It's one of the most OP positions on any map, to be honest. So today we are in the FCM 50-ton Tier 8 French preferential heavy tank. And yeah, this time we're bringing heavy tank in this position. You've seen me bringing medium tanks in the previous video into this position. You've also seen me bring Barask here, which is sort of like a light tank, and light tanks could be played out of this position as well. Now, I don't know what this guy is doing, but his game is over quite quickly right here. Last thing you want to do is overexpose over that ridgeline. But all of the things we talked about in the last video still apply to this video. Because, like I said, it's a carbon copy position, which means almost exact, except you're on the other side of the map. That's about it. So, yeah, you will be providing vital spots to your team from this position, no matter what tank you're in. The only difference here is how far you can actually spot. So it really depends on your view range. Now in this situation here, we're top tier, so we're going to be playing a little bit more aggressive than in some of the footage that I've shown you in my last video, but still the same things apply. You pretty much isolate 1 to 6 line. You don't worry about the hill at all. All you do is spot, and you hit all of these players that are trying to push 1 and 2 line and are overexposing, but in the meantime you focus everyone poking in the middle of the map. And that's exactly what I started doing here. So today, guys, only one video. We're gonna have only one game. There's no point going into more detail as to what I explained to you guys in my last video, because that was like a 20-minute video, so we don't want to be rambling on about the same position over and over and over again. But it has to be emphasized that this is probably one of the most OP positions on any map. This one and E4, E5. So as you see here, these tanks that are pushing down the one line, they become easy target for us. Because all we're doing is poking our head up and we're making sure we're penetrating our shots. Now we're going to be hit probably from whoever's still looking from the B2 area or A2 area, which TDs like to sit in. But they have very narrow shot, if any, at all, in order to hit me. Especially since I'm rocking back and forth over here, so it's going to be hard shot for them. And we're just going to pick easy shots here. Easy shots. And that's why you don't push 1 and 2 line at all, especially at tier 10. If you do that at tier 10, you're dead because of the big guns. This is tier 8 game, so my alpha is small, so it's going to take me a while in order to dispose of these tanks. But if you have like a big alpha sitting in here or sitting in the back, then you're pretty much screwed. But yeah, this position works even from this side, and you don't even have to move out of here. You're gonna stay here pretty much the entire match until the final stages of the game. Very simple play on Prokhorovka. Very boring and very simple, to be honest, because there's not much relocation. You don't have to think logically when you're in this position. You just get yourself here, get your spots, and put out the damage. That's pretty much it. Now, you do have to watch those players poking over the ridgeline, obviously. So I keep checking on a map, making sure that I'm not going to overexpose myself and get myself killed. But other than that, the play is very simple. And as you notice here, the opposing team got annihilated just like that. Now, another thing I want to bring up, as you noticed, in this game, I have no consumables at all. And I do this to myself every once in a while. I'm just challenging myself here and there from time to time, especially when I played the game a lot more. I used to challenge myself. I'm like, I want to make this game a little bit more difficult. Let's not bring any consumables. Let's load the tank fully hash or fully HE, stuff like that, to make it more fun. So this was one of those games. And, you know, like, I was a bit lucky that my driver or my gunner didn't die in this situation. But when my crew members die, the game becomes a lot more difficult to navigate. I don't do that to myself anymore, guys. Not nowadays. Anyway, we just steamrolled over the opposition simply because they pushed down the 1 and 2 lines, and we had tanks in positions to shoot and me in a center to spot. Just like that. Look at the induced damage and my assisted damage. What is it? Over 7k combined right now? So now we just don't care. We're just going to push in. We're going to try to spot whoever is in area B2 in order to get additional damage. There is a Scorpion over there, and I just really wanted to spot him. I didn't really care if I died in this situation. I did anyway, but the idea was to spot him, still get more assisted damage, but looks like I wasn't able to get much more than what I already did. Very quick game, and there is no more to it. And I don't think I need to explain anymore. This position is OP. Absolutely OP. So if you see tanks playing out of this position, you know they have to be taken out. Whether you're artillery, whether you're TDs, you need to focus this area. And you need to be able to put damaging shots into these guys, because they will make or break the game for you. Anyway guys, very short video this time around. Not too much blabbering. We finished on top of the team with over 2000 base XP, 7.2k combined damage. Very nice. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for now. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit checking out.